Elvis Evolution, is it this summer's Willy Wonka disaster? Honest review. Are audiences truly embracing Elvis Evolution, or is it turning into this summer's biggest disappointment? This new attraction at Excel London, running up to 12 shows daily until December, claims to be a groundbreaking celebration of Elvis Presley's life and music. But is it living up to their hype? Layered Reality, the show's creators, market Elvis Evolution as a first-of-its-kind experience, blending advanced digital technology, live performers, and immersive multimedia to transport fans into Elvis' world. However, the execution seems to fall short for many viewers. While some patrons rave about their time at the event, others express deep dissatisfaction. One attendee bluntly labeled it absolutely atrocious, while another VIP ticket holder described it as a chaotic failure, stating there was no genuine Elvis presence, just archived footage available on YouTube. The critical reception is decidedly split. The Telegraph gave it a dismal 1-star rating, calling it a limp assembly of video, actors, a live band, and indifferently recreated sets. In contrast, Time Out awarded it 3 stars, though they noted a significant number of boos during performances. What accounts for this disparity? Much hinges on audience expectations. When the show was unveiled last year, there were high hopes that it would employ AI and holographic technology to recreate Elvis performances, similar to the successful Aber Voyage. However, Layered Reality opted for a different approach, using AI to enhance and upscale archival footage from Elvis' 1968 comeback TV special. Some critics argue this approach falls flat, likening the experience to an overpriced escape room with themed bars offering pricey cocktails. Others draw unfavorable parallels to the Willy Wonka experience in Glasgow, which faced widespread criticism and led to ticket refunds. The controversy reaches a climax when one disgruntled attendee, reportedly shouting, "This is bollocks," during a performance, was forcibly removed by security. This incident highlights the tension between the show's ambitious concept and its actual delivery. In summary, while Elvis Evolution aims to captivate fans with cutting-edge technology and immersive storytelling, it appears to be struggling to meet the lofty expectations set by its marketing. Whether it will evolve into a beloved attraction or remain a source of controversy remains to be seen. What do you think? Has this show lived up to its billing, or is it a missed opportunity? Share your thoughts in the comments. Elvis Evolution experience slammed by fans, a shambles from start to finish. Disappointment echoes through the halls of Heartbreak Hotel. Elvis fans feel duped by Nightmare, $400 spectacle. In a tale that's sure to rattle your bones, Elvis Presley devotees are up in arms over the so-called Elvis Evolution experience in London, UK, decrying it as an utter letdown. What was supposed to be a dazzling showcase of the King's legacy turned into a saga of frustration and disillusionment for many. Let's dive into the details of this controversy, and I'll reveal why some fans felt more like fools than VIPs. When the Elvis Evolution was first unveiled in January 2024, the masterminds behind the event, Layered Reality, promised an AI-driven spectacle featuring holographic projections of Elvis himself. But, as the story unfolds, the company scaled back its ambitions, explaining to the BBC that the concept evolved significantly since its inception. By the time tickets went on sale in October 2024, the plan had shifted, and the organizers opted for a creative twist using AI to enhance archival footage, filling in the gaps between scenes. This decision left a sour taste in the mouths of many ticket holders, especially those who shelled out top dollar for the VIP experience. While there were a few silver linings, with some attendees praising the event, the majority felt shortchanged. Take Mark and Tracy Baldwin, for example, who spent a whopping $400 on VIP tickets, expecting an exclusive mid-show champagne interlude. Instead, they were left fuming at the spectacle they witnessed, and they weren't alone in their disappointment. According to Tracy, the show was nothing but a disaster from the get-go, devoid of any live Elvis presence. It was merely a montage of videos one could easily find on YouTube. This saga raises important questions about the role of technology in preserving artistic legacies and the expectations set by event organizers. Did Layered Reality overpromise and underdeliver, or was there a misunderstanding about what fans truly wanted from such an event? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. For further insights, Read the full coverage at BBC, https://www.bbc.co.uk/news/articles/c20prvvgypio. Have insider information or a hot tip? Reach out to the Daily Beast here, https://www.thedailybeast.com/tips. Stay tuned for more trending news. Elvis Evolution exposed. Is the £300 show worth the hype? Elvis fans are in an uproar over a £300 immersive experience that's being called atrocious and misleading, but is it really a scam, or just a misunderstood vision? Let's break it down. Elvis Evolution, the brainchild of Layered Reality, promised a groundbreaking blend of AI, holograms, and live theater to celebrate the king of rock and roll. Announced in January 2024 with bold claims of a life-size digital Elvis performing on stage, the show launched in London this summer. But when fans arrived, some felt duped. It was like watching a YouTube clip, not a £300 concert, said one attendee. You could have seen this at a local theatre for a fraction of the price. But here's where it gets controversial. Layered Reality insists the show evolved from its initial concept. They argue the original plan for a holographic concert proved impossible to execute without mimicking Elvis's iconic moments, which they claim would have felt inauthentic. Instead, they used AI to enhance archival footage and created a theatrical journey blending live actors, multimedia, and themed bars. The story leads the technology, not the other way around, said a spokesperson. Mixed reactions are pouring in. Some fans called it incredibly touching and immersive, while others demanded refunds after feeling scammed. Tracy Baldwin, a VIP ticket holder, described it as a shambles and accused the organizers of exploiting older people. Meanwhile, critics were split. The Telegraph gave it 1 star, calling it limp and indifferent, while City AM praised it as a 4-star triumph. And this is the part most people miss: the show's creators emphasize accessibility and innovation. They've addressed concerns about strobe lights and created detailed FAQs, but some, like epilepsy sufferer Paige Ranigan, still feel overlooked. "I saved for months for this birthday gift," she said, only to walk away in tears. Security issues also derailed a recent performance after a guest was forcibly removed for threatening staff. Layered Reality insists safety is their top priority and plans to resume shows as scheduled. So, is Elvis Evolution a failed experiment or a misunderstood reimagining of a legend's legacy? The debate is heating up. What do you think? Should immersive experiences prioritize nostalgia over innovation, or is this just the cost of creative evolution? Share your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear if you'd shell out £300 for a new lens into Elvis's world, or if you'd walk away like the Baldwins, feeling cheated. P.S. The show runs until December at Excel London, with no confirmed plans for its promised global tour. Could this be the end of the road for Elvis Evolution, or just the beginning of a bigger conversation about how we honor cultural icons through technology?